With me is Tina and Alysia from SenseAbility Gym in Hopedale, our Hometown Hope Initiative recipients for the month of February. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, and thank you to WMRC and to Asphalt Engineering for this amazing award for us. This is huge for us for February. It's a big month for us, and so we're really grateful to be supported by all of you with this.
Okay, I've talked to Alysia enough. Let's talk to Tina a little bit. Alicia's on every other week, but we're so happy to have partnered with you on many different things throughout the 3 years, and congratulations on your 3-year anniversary.
Thank you.
Tina, I don't think I know your take on SenseAbility Gym. We know how, and I'm sure you're as proud as Alysia is, but talk about your past, how this was developed from your point of view.
Mm-hmm. Well, like Alysia, I have a son with autism. And, you know, Alysia and I knew each other prior to developing SenseAbility Gym. Our sons went to school together. So, you know, we really just wanted a place for our kids to play and feel safe and, you know, have access to the equipment that they love to play on in their therapy sessions. So my story is very similar to Alicia's with having a son with special needs as well. And, you know, just collaborating with Alysia on this, you know, just really got us to where we are today.
What made you decide to open up your doors to the public and not just throw some equipment in your basement?
Well, I think it just kind of started as something that we wanted for us, but as we talked to other parents and our, you know, teachers and therapists in the local area, we really realized that there was a need for this, and we said, how can we not do this for our community?
Well, that's great. Community. That's a big word,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a huge component of what you do. You're local. You guys aren't a chain,
Right.
and SenseAbility Gym does wonderful things for the community. And not that chains are bad. You know, there's certain aspects that are good. You know, maybe staff or training is a little different. But there's also a huge sense of, oh, that's Alysia and Tina. I grew up with them, or they live in the community. I know their kids. I went to school with them. They feel comfortable being with you. Does that make sense, Tina? Alysia?
That actually makes absolute sense, and I think that that's what our families really enjoy the most, and I'll be honest, it's what I enjoy the most about it too, is that since we opened 3 years ago, we've seen the same families come in, and we're watching their kids grow, and it's always either myself or Tina at the front desk, and we've gotten to know these families like they're now our friends and our own family, and we call them our SenseAbility Gym families. They're not our clients, they're not our customers. And we've watched kids who come in who maybe couldn't get through the door the very first time. Now, 3 years later, they're playing, they're showing other kids around, they've made new friends, and they even call their best friends people that they've met at SenseAbility, not just the kids, but the parents too. And I think that's a huge component, is that we are part of the community, we're part of our local special education parent groups. We try to do different events with other local nonprofits so that we are really not just a place to play, but a place for families to find each other in their small end of the community here.
Tina, talk about the staff. Talk about your programs and your classes and who you employ to care for these other people's kids.
Okay, well, Alysia and I, you know, as co-directors, it's really just the two of us working most of the time. It's like Alysia said, it's either, and it's one of us who is at the front desk when we're open. We do have volunteers that come in and help out from time to time, and we also have class instructors. So in addition to our open sensory gym time, we offer social skills classes, and we have 4 wonderful social skills class instructors that come in every single week and work with the kids in a more structured class environment.
Talk about the future of SenseAbility Gym. 3 years now. What can we expect in the next 3 years?
Well, sometimes we're just trying to get through the next week, but I think that we hope to build on all of our successes. We'd love to be able to offer more classes. I think we've been hearing from parents that that's one of the most amazing benefits that they've found from us, is when we offer these structured classes, that not only are the kids getting amazing benefits from learning from our incredible instructors, but the parents are connecting every week. They have a support system built in right there where they know they can talk with one another about what's just gone on during that day. So I think we'd love to expand that. We'd love to be able to offer more birthday parties. That's something we've started to develop more, and so get the word out that we offer these birthday parties for kids who may not be able to do a birthday party in a big, indoor bouncy house kind of a place, that we have a nice quiet spot where families can do birthday parties. And I think we just would really love to see more families coming in the door and talking with one another. Word of mouth tends to be our biggest way of advertising. Obviously, WMRC notwithstanding there, but so we love more families to tell other families about us and make us their play space, their meetup space, and just to be able to see that grow and see our families stick with us as their kids get older, so that we get to see that benefit too. That's, I think, where we're looking for the future.
Lately, I've noticed you talking a lot about how it's not just kids with sensitivity issues, but kids without too are welcome.
Absolutely. So what we've really tried to make it is a truly inclusive place. So when we started it out, as Tina said, it's a place for our families. And I have 3 boys. 2 of them are on the spectrum and 1 is not. And really, I was looking to create a space that my entire family could play with other families. And that's what we've started to see is that families will come in and say, hey, can I invite my sister and my kids' cousins too? Absolutely. So that everybody has a safe, judgment-free place to play regardless of what their abilities are. So, and then what we make sure every family knows when they come in is that it is a judgment-free place and that we are respectful of everybody's abilities, regardless of how they communicate, how they act, how they come in, how they come out. And we have never had a problem in the 3 years of any family saying, I feel very uncomfortable here. And for us, that's huge. That means that we're truly creating that inclusive environment that all of us seek.
Tina, I'm going to put you on the spot. Can you think of any specific stories or children who have come in one way and come out the other way, something that's really touched your heart? Because I'm sure they all have. But is there one specific story you can tell about a child that, maybe they weren't talking when they came in, socializing, and then they just came out yapping up a storm and have 100 friends? Yeah,
there's one boy in particular that his mom brought him since day one, probably the week that we opened. And he's nonverbal, but he, was really, nervous about being there, running around a lot, not really knowing what to do. She brought him on a regular basis, and then she brought him to the social skills class for children with emerging verbal abilities. And over the last 3 years, he's really gotten to be really understand the expectations of, when he comes there for open play or at the class, what he needs to do. So at the class, he knows that, it's circle time. Everybody has to sit down. And she even made a comment once that in school, he had a goal to be able to sit at his desk for 10 seconds at a time. And he was sitting for, 10 to 20 minutes at the class during circle time. So we really saw him progress nicely, and we just love to see him come in.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. All right, so future events. I know we have a few coming up, and some we're talking about now.
Yep. So this week, actually coming up, February 16th through the 20th is our it's obviously February vacation week, but it is also our 3rd anniversary week. So we're celebrating with extra hours, but also raffling off a Yogi Bo buddy pillow. Is that what it's called? Which is one of our, Yogi Bo has been a huge supporter of ours, but it's one of the most favorite things in one of our classrooms is for kids and parents to lay down on. It's like a big beanbag kind of a thing. So we're going to be raffling off that during this week. And then the last Sunday in February, we're going to be doing what we call our sensory-friendly haircuts.
Huge event now. This is an ongoing thing.
It is. This will be our 4th one. We had no idea what to expect the very first time, and we've been booked each time. Parents can reserve an hour block for their kids to have a private haircut at SenseAbility Gym. It's just that child and their family at the gym during that time. And our amazing cosmetologist, Carrie Shepard, cuts hair in whatever way that the kid needs, whether the child needs to have an iPad on their lap, or she cut hair in a ball pit one time. She did it in the classroom, and the parents have just been so grateful. So we're hoping to continue this as an ongoing thing, and so that'll be the last Sunday of February that we'll be offering this month.
All right. And Tina, how can people get more information about SenseAbility Gym?
Well, our website is www.senseabilitygym.com. And you can also follow us on Facebook. We have daily updates on Facebook, Twitter. We also have an Instagram presence as well as Pinterest.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Tina and Alysia. Great to see you.
Thank you.
And thank you and congratulations for
Thank you
being
very
our
much.
recipient for the Hometown Hope Initiative for the month of February. And we look forward to continuing this great relationship that we have with SenseAbility Gym.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.